Let's meet Gunara. She's not a child like any other. She's an indigenous. She was born in the Embera community located in western Colombia. Her community is a constant victim of the armed conflict, drug trafficking, and poor institutional presence. The invisibility affecting the indigenous people, in addition to other issues, places this minority at a disadvantage point compared to the rest of the inhabitants of the country. They are victims of countless attacks against their human rights, and even nowadays they have limited participation in the decisions that affect their own lives, their culture, and their territory. Gunara loves to knit hats and singing traditional verses accompanied by a drum. When she sees another Colombians, she refers to them as the white people. This is Antonia. She is 20 years old and lives in a very good neighborhood in Medellin, Colombia. She enjoys going out with her many friends to sing, dance, and perform various cultural activities. Antonia studies at the university. Every day in her way home when she walks in the main avenue, she always finds indigenous people on the sidewalk, making handicrafts or asking money from passers-by. Antonia never stops. To address this invisibility issue, we, as a team, founders of the Indigenous Cultural Collective in Colombia, have the goal to provide the visibility to different indigenous communities that are found in Colombia by the cultural promotion of their idiosyncrasies and ancestral heritage in urban contexts. As a result, we will be able to contribute to enable indigenous individuals to empower themselves as a minority group in order to create a more influential and more inclusive behavior in the Colombian reality. Our idea is to achieve a solution through artistic and cultural activities done around the country. These activities will include the creation of events where the indigenous people will show their artistic expressions such as dances and music, cooking, handicrafts, and their oral tradition. And here is where you come in. You can help the Indigenous Cultural Collective to have an impact on more citizens and indigenous people. Your investment will create fresh change in Colombia, providing more opportunities for visibilization through events where the indigenous will be able to show their culture. This investment will also allow us to seed curiosity in the minds of more Colombian citizens about social equality, fair trade, and heritage conservation. With our collective, both indigenous and citizens will be able to cohabitate in an environment of respect and inclusion. We want you to understand the importance to preserve our national, cultural, and intangible heritage. Invest in this collective and help us reduce the social gap in our country for a better world, diverse and beautiful.